Hey everybody, I'm Not Great, and welcome back to the Lands Between for more Elden Ring, where my microphone was off for this entire recording. My kids have been coming in, and we got some new, late Christmas presents in, and one of them even got, a new bed. And so there was lots of, hey, what should I do with this? What should I do about that? How should I do this? And I was an idiot and left my microphone off. So what I'm going to try and do with this is narrate my own video after the fact. So here we go. We've got a lot in store for this episode. So bear with me. Alright. This motherfucker actually gave me more trouble than literally any of the bosses that we're going to see in this video. And it wasn't even that much trouble. Because he would just knock his ass down. Straight into a stun, but we couldn't follow up because he stepped back. And that's fine. There we go. Boom. Right in the button. What? In the button. Looking back on things from my first playthrough going to this one, things like the red lightning were actually not nearly as scary. And granted, right now I've got over 2,000 HP in my first playthrough. At this point, I probably had like 1,400, so that would have hit a lot harder. But this guy's hitting a lot harder than the first one, so, you know, it is what it is. That freaking lightning, though, and the fireballs jumped over it. That's brilliant. So I recorded this last night, and he's down. He is down, and he is a chump, and we get the Malforn Dragon Helm, armor, gauntlets, and greaves. Yeah, I recorded this, late last night. Not late, but late-ish. Later. We're gonna head back and heal up a little bit, because we blew through a lot of healing in that fight. But I don't specifically remember anything from this video, so it's kind of like a reaction video to my own content at this point, even though reaction videos are stupid. Whatever. We are just slightly over halfway towards getting another level. We can't quite do it yet. Can't make it happen. So we're gonna go and, visit an old friend who went on vacation after we spent quite a lot of time feeding him his own sins. Which is another weird thing. Why? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna read some messages here. That one says, "Why is it always death?" And then the other two disappear. Just gone. Just as I approach them, they just disappear. I'm a little bit apprehensive going into this boss fight, because this is Garank. This is, he brought death to the Lands Between, man. He's the OG Black Knife Assassin. So we bring out a Mimic Tier. Hello, Mimic Tier. Hello, Beast Clergyman. Decided not to have a name anymore. We do really well here. He's barely touching us. Maybe it's because we're an arcane build? I don't know. But even the Mimic Tier is just, does not care. And whack! On the button. Mimic Tier face tanks a stab. Oh, here we go. Ooh, pretty.
Oh, death.
Didn't know Garank was a jewelry guy.
Become my blade once more.
the magical girl makeover scene. Yeah, that looked kind of painful. On a side note, this is probably the best way to start a morning with a cup of coffee and then reacting to your own video that you don't remember anything about recording the night before, other than you did it and then you reviewed it and there was no dialogue. That's great. Come on, Maliketh. And Maliketh is stunned. And Maliketh gets a crit. And Maliketh is down. We trivialized Maliketh with 2 great axes that have over 700 attack apiece. We get the remembrance of the Black Blade. Now it's time to see what things are like in the rest of the world. You gonna touch it? Oh, I guess so.
The rune of death is unbound. And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. Farewell it is then.
That old lady was super resigned.
The Elden Lord yet.
There we go, to the whole death thing. It's like, oh, I guess it's time to die. Here we are again, waking up like it's January 1st, but we're in our 20s, and we stayed out way too long and drank way, way too much. Ugh. Mouthful of tree ash. Gotta make sure that SH pops. I gotta emphasize the SH on that word. Tree ash. Ash. Very pretty. Alright, we're in Leyndell, the Ashen capital. We have gone back to Dark Souls 3. We're magically transported to an entirely different game in a world of ash. But it's time to level up. If I remember right, yep, we just pop one into Arcane, and then... Oh wait, no, Dex. Oh yeah, because we get better gains from Dex. And now, it is time to explore the Ashen Waste that used to be Leyndell, the royal capital. As you can see, there's that giant spear sticking out of the ground. If we hadn't gotten that legendary spear before the ash fell, it would be completely buried and inaccessible. There's this guy. Hi, guy. Behold, the Erd tree yet stands, tall and unwavering, mindless of the scorch, the flame of ruin. Then we are yet golden ones. Weird. Weird, dude. Very weird. Alright, now it's time for a lot of walking. And during this walking, This is when, about when my wife came in. Plum came in and she was telling me that she was indelibly scarred by a game that we picked up on Steam. That we're planning on playing together. We're going to try and make it like a Sunday thing. What was that game? Hang on. Craftopia. There we go. She was giving it a warm-up try. And she was so disturbed by what she saw. She came in, like basically burst through the door. It's like, I am scarred. And then proceeded to forbid me from opening the game until it's time for us to play our co-op sessions. There we go. That's the word. Wow, it's still early for me. So bear with me. The gears, they are turning. But right now we're just exploring. We're looking for any items that may be left that are salvageable after the ashes fell. Still can't use that door. Maybe that'll be a DLC door. I don't know. There's a couple of places and things that could be for DLC in this game. FromSoft likes to keep us guessing. Yeah, I'll walk over here. It's like, can we safely fall down there now that it's full of ash? There is no ash. The ash is gone. It is a black pit, bottomless, and hungry for ash. Ash. I am writing a fine line with that word. Just the change in that one consonant sound. That one phoneme. If I fail. Oh, if I fail. Waiting on an elevator. Ba-da-da-do, ba-da-do-do-do. And down. So we're looking at what sites of grace are left. Not many. The underground ones, and that's pretty much it. And we have 2 above ground. Wait, was that a person over there at the end of the bridge? Oh, come on, me. Come on, me. That looked like a person, but I didn't see it. Yep, looking through the graces. Catacombs, all that good shit. Can't even get to that tower anymore. That would have taken us to the isolated site of grace. Anyways, it's at this point that I remember that there is a group of enemies that spawn only at night and only near certain merchants that I want to murder. But first, we must talk to the Turtle Pope.
Greetings. Do you need anything?
I am going to give him books. First, the Giant's Prayer Book.
Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. All things can be conjoined. Oh, what have we here?
And the next one.
Very well, let us both learn together.
Yeah, Turtle Pope. We know. Heresy is not real. Check to make sure we bought everything. We have. Great. Tell me about Radagon.
You wish to know more of Lord Radagon? Lord Radagon was a great champion, possessed of flowing red locks. He came to these lands at the head of a great golden host. When he met Lady Renala in battle, he soon repented his territorial aggressions there, and became husband to the Carian queen. However, when Godfrey, first Elden Lord, was hounded from the lands between, Radagon left Renala to return to the Erdtree capital. becoming Queen Marika's second husband and king consort, taking the title of Second Elden Lord. The mystery endures to this day as to why Lord Radagon would cast Lady Rennala aside, and moreover, why a mere champion would be chosen for the seat of Elden Lord.
Alright, tell me about Rennala.
You wish to know more of Lady Rennala? She is queen, head of the Carian royal family, and governor of the Academy of Lealucaria, the great and beautiful full moon witch. Sadly, her heart was broken when Lord Radagon left her, and then, when the Academy rebelled against the royals, she was locked away in the Grand Library.
And that's all we got. Turtle Pope, he filled us in. But, still no sign of the guy we want to kill. No trace of the man we wish to murder. Oh, this must be where Plum came in. Oh, the Turtle Pope is asleep. Look at him. Oh, that's cute. And take a nap, Turtle Pope. It's okay. Yeah, this is where my wife came in. And she sat down and we actually had a conversation about how she was traumatized by the game Craftopia. Just in the opening scenes. But now we're looking for a bell-bearing hunter. They are annoying assholes who like to try and prey on merchants. I know that we have to do this at night, so I'm going to go ahead and pass the time to nightfall. Alright, where is this son of a bitch? Night required ahead. Yeah, we know that. Dog ahead. He's not a dog, he's the Turtle Pope. But, inexplicably, he's still here. So how do I get this guy to pop? You can even see the spirits fighting him. So how do we get him to show up? He's just refusing to come out, even at night. It's annoying as hell. You're jonesing to kill somebody. Then they don't even bother to show up whenever you summon them. Like, what the hell, man? So we're going to take a break. At this point, I pause the game, or pause the recording. And I look up how to do it. And it is stupid, because we had just done it. Literally just did it. All we had to do was rest at the Grace. Turtle Pope, gone. Bell-bearing hunter, here. And he is not that tough. Oof. Get wrecked, dude. And the crit when he has 1 HP left, just to make sure he stays dead forever. Alright, what do we get? The Meat Peddler's Bell Bearing. We can buy meat now. Isn't that lovely? Alright, so it's time to move on to the next one. We've got a total of 4 of these guys to murder. We are only about, let's see, a third of the way through this video. Great, awesome, perfect. But yeah, you can see he's gone. Turtle Pope is back. The merchants, they know when these guys are coming, so they just split. They bail. Turtle Pope, regular merchants, doesn't matter, whatever. So at this point, I paused the recording and restarted it after I had done my teleport to the next location. After I had found the next location, which is Storm Hill. And now we're trying to get this guy to pop again. Any minute now. Any minute now. Come on, buddy. Buddy. Where did you? Material head, then likely grace. Whatever. Likely material and short try grace. No idea what they're talking about. Come on, dude. Where are you? Fight me, coward! I'm looking for whatever is going to make him spawn. Like, where's the trigger? Where's the invisible barrier that I have to cross for this guy to come crawling out of hell to try and take my head? We're in the right spot. Well, for some reason my coffee tastes like cereal milk. Oh, there he is. Found you. Yeah, let's get out of that shack. Yeah. Whoa. So I start getting a little careless, and they start getting a little more aggressive. But he still ends up dead. What do we get from this good fellow, who is not at all good and may not be a fellow? The Bone Peddler's Bell bearing. Alright, done with that one. On to the next one. But this time I don't think I cut. This time I think I just open up the map and bullshit a little bit while I am looking for the next location. Not there, not there, not there, not there, not there, not there. Isolated merchant shack. Yes, perfect. Except not. Fun fact. There are 2 isolated merchant shacks. I have come to the wrong one. Am I? Oh, I just need to pass the time. That's what I need to do, is pass the time to nightfall. Even though it's currently nighttime. Wasted a whole day staring at a grace. We sit down again. This'll make him spawn for sure. Except, nope, merchant is still there. It's about that moment that I realize that there is another isolated merchant's shack. And it is not there. There it is. It's the Dragon Barrow Isolated Merchant Shack. And, funny enough, he's here. Ow. And he is kicking my ass. Ugh. Alright, we're giving as good as we're taking. Yeah, something like that. Words that mean things. And he launches us like a golf ball. Then I get greedy, then I get dead. Well, damn. Fun fact, by the time I respawn, the sun has come out. It is now tomorrow. Oops. So we gotta rest again. Then we have to stand up, grab our runes, and then rest again. Now he's gone. Stand up. And this time we know about where this guy's gonna spawn. There we are. So we can start abusing him right away. Get in that free damage. Time our dodge is way better this time around. Get in that crit. That's sweet, sweet critical action. With the follow-up blow, that's fine. Oh, he got us. And volleyball spike. Oh. Nope. Ah. Ass. Oh. He nicked us with one spin off of that blade. And whack! We're done. Another bell-bearing hunter down. What do we get for this one? Gravity Stone Peddler's Bell-bearing. Sweet. Alright, that's 3 down. And 1 left to go. And he's right there. The Hermit Merchant's Shack. We just chew through bosses and mini-bosses in this recording, guys. Just... yeah, chew them up, spit them out. We know the drill here. Step into the shack. Get in those free hits. It's really weird narrating my own gameplay. Oh, okay, that was bullshit. I did a dodge back, and I dodged his shoulder check. Ah. I dodged his shoulder check, but I dodged backwards, and so the tail end of his animation caught me at the end of my iframes. Yep, you're not going to grab me this time. Heal up. Get skewered. Stay down until the end of the attack. For the love of God. It does nobody any good to stand up too early. That just means you're going to get hit faster. But he's down. So are these skeletons. Boof. There we go. Skeleton's gone. Medicine Peddler's Bell-bearing is what we get for that one. So we're going to head to the Round Table Hold and see what we can buy. Do 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 do. There we go. Offer Bell-bearing. The Bone Peddler. The Medicine Peddler. The Gravity Stone Peddler. Well, we had already gotten the Meat Peddler's Bell-bearing before. We don't get anything super great. We get bones, we get gravity stones, but we also get medicine, so we can now buy boluses for everything except for rot. Or for most things except for rot. We can buy boluses for poison, bleeding, frost, and sleep. Don't know where we can get the bell-bearing that will heal rot. Would be nice. We don't get it. So going through, and I've decided that now is the time to finalize our build for the end game. Because we don't have that much left. Like what? We've got Gideon, the thinks he's all-knowing. Then we've got the first Elden Lord and his subsequent, his counterpart, Horalu. And then we've got, Radagon and the Elden Beast. There's not much left. We're not going to make it to triple digits, even though I have been numbering everything as though we would. That's on me. That's on me. We go through, we're checking just to make sure that we bought one of everything. So if we do a new game double plus, we will have every spell, every weapon, every armor that we can conceivably get. I know that there's one more set of Knights Cavalry in the Mountaintop of Giants over by the Frozen Lake. Haven't fought that yet, so I might do that in the recording that I do today. But that is a later problem, and not a this episode problem, because I do distinctly remember not fighting them. Okay, let's get sad. We're gonna take a look, sample some items, see what makes the most sense, and what might be the most fun to bring into the fight with Radagon and the Elden Beast. And I'm seriously considering halberds. Well, those are great spears, not halberds, but give it a second. Give it a second. Wait for it. There we go, halberds. We have the Vulgar Militia Saws. I'm looking for anything that scales with Arcane, and holy shit, the Ripple Crescent Halberd scales with nothing but Arcane. Nothing. It just has B scaling and Arcane at base level. I think to myself, that could be kind of neat. That could be kind of neat. It's like maybe scythes, and I don't know, scythes are... There's also whips. We've already done whips. Did that in the first playthrough for a little bit. But no, I like that halberd. I like that halberd a lot.
Who are you? Oh, now.
That's... Oh no, we're gonna do sad. Time for sadness.
Could you tell me what happened? Why is the round table burning? In ruins. Why does that girl weep for me? Oh. Have I forgotten something of dire importance?
Alright, let's go strengthen up that halberd now. There it is. Go get it, me. Thank you. And spam! Even accidentally get it up to full-on level 25. It's like, oh, there's the Vulgar. What are we going to do for a second halberd? We're going to dual wield. We know we're going to dual wield. We always dual wield. But what are we going to do? I like the Gargoyle's halberd. Because the other ones are faith. But that one's just normal. It's so normal that we can actually modify the Ash of War on it. But it's also pretty strong. So, I like that. I like it a lot. Go double check a couple things. Now, we can't wield it, but we could go and respec and pour some spare points into strength, and that would let us wield it. So it's time to level it up. And it's at about that point well, maybe not. There we go. We go in to start fine-tuning some things. The Ashes of War, we remove them from everything that we can. At this point, Plum was nigh on falling asleep to the rhythmic sounds of equipment management. It was very cute. What are we doing? What am I doing? Do I want the Vulgar Militia Saw? I'm having doubts. Oh, I can't find that one halberd. That arcane halberd. I can't adjust the Ashes of War on it. What the hell? Yep, there it is. S level scaling in Arcane. Doesn't do us any good. Does us no good. And the attack power on it only goes up to, what, 695? So that is still less. It's still less than what we need. We could go for bleed damage with the Vulgar Militia Saws. But we already leveled up the Gargoyle's Halberd, and we're already dirt poor. So this is where I cut away and then cut back, and we have made our final decisions for our build. We have the Iron Cleavers, which are the smaller versions of the Butchering Knife. So we have Butchering Knife is a great axe, the Cleavers are a regular axe. So that's for big meals, that's for snacks. We also changed our armor up a little bit with some input from Plum on what she wanted to see. Now we are thematically, essentially, a mad chef running around cutting up meat to eat. We have the wolf mask, the wolf helmet, and then Loretta's armor, and then we got our spiky jinkos on. And I don't even remember what the gloves are, and it doesn't matter. I think we still have on the oven mitts, to be honest. Yeah, Loretta's armor is weird. It's got those extra pads for protection while she's mounted. But whenever you're running around, it looks constricting. It looks like it would inhibit your movement. As it's not made for movement. It's made for just being on a horse, you know? Oh well, anyways. I know there's a ladder over here, so we're gonna go and take a look at that. Or are we? Maybe not. Maybe we'll save that for later. Whee! And we do. I am scouring the Ashen Wastes looking for any items. Like any items at all. Tried to call Torrent just then. Torrent would be great here, but that's not allowed. Freaking FromSoft and cheap ass don't let me call Torrent even though this is a wide open area. And let's see. Oh, there's a doorway there. Anything in that doorway? Oh. Tarnished Golden Sunflower. One survived. And, oh. Careful. There's a hole there. Somebody should put some caution tape up or something. Like, get some road cones. I was debating whether or not to put on some soft cotton for this, and I decided against it. I said, fuck it. Let's drop. So, alright, I see the item. There's an item down there. Let's drop again. Whee! Yeah, imagine missing that and accidentally falling through the hole again. Oof. And we are in the subterranean shunning grounds. Crimson Amber Medallion +2. That's our second one of those. I believe. It's like, okay, I was going to test my weapons, but I don't want to test it on those big guys, so we're just going to leave and... Right. Ashes. Right. Shit. Fine. Anyways, back to the capital. More exploring. There's not much here, and it makes exploring tedious because there are just enough places where someone could feasibly hide something. And we're already up there. We're not going to go there again. Nope, stop it. Turn around. Turn around. You were already there. Thank you. Me. Looking around, random tree roots and branches, but still no items. What trickery is this? We do, however, catch pneumonia from all of the ash that we're inhaling out of the air. That is one thing. If you look in your menu, you will find what is that bacteria? I guess it's like pneumococcus, but no, it's an offshoot of streptococcus. There we go. I find streptococcal bacteria in our lungs, giving us pneumonia. Our lungs are filling with fluid, even as we run around. They are being scarred by burning embers and filled to the brim with ash. It's great. But luckily, we can't die, so I guess we can't die from that. I wonder, if we do Fia's ending and death returns to the lands between, does that mean people can get, like, sick off of something that's not rot? Or, like, being defiled by the loathsome dung eater? Like, will people start catching colds if we do Fia's ending? Like, oh, I feel like I'm dying, but I know that I'm not, and this is just a moderate to severe inconvenience. What are these fluids coming out of my nose? This has never happened before. Something like that is how I imagine that would go. Probably more from Patches than anybody else. He's a whiner. He would do that. Can we fit? Yes. Does it matter? No. More running. Looking for items on those rooftops just in case there's like a secret way to get up there, but I didn't see anything. Anything over here? Just trying to get like a higher vantage point to maybe see a shiny somewhere in the distance, but nothing reveals itself. Nothing, yeah. So we're gonna run back over to that dragon wing. I think at this point I should mention that even though this area is wide open, I am terribly lost. I'm okay with directions in a lot of cases, and if I have taken my time to walk someplace, I can usually find my way around again. Not the case here. That is not the case in this scenario. Not at all. It's like wondering why I'm having so much trouble climbing up this wing until I realize I'm climbing up the wrong thing. Here we go. Good job, me, and catching up. Make that brain work. Make it work. No items over there, so I'm gonna climb these stairs, and on the top I'll find a giant root in my way. It's fine. I wonder if there are any items down there. Try range battle against... Oh, God! Hello there, Gargoyle. He's just lumbering around. So I can go through there, but no, let's... I mean, he's right here. We could just do a drop attack on him. Do it. We can do it right now. And miss. Oh, shit. Time for a fight. Oof. My head is split. This guy, whenever you're melee focused, you're basically focused on two things with melee attacks: his ankles and his taint. Ooh, that was good dodge. Oh, he got us, but he just popped our bubble. It's fine. That attack, not terribly strong if you get inside. You have the HP to blow. Ankles! Oof, whiffed that one. It's fine. And again. Ugh. He is punishing my heels like crazy. But he whiffed his attack there, and that's going to be... Oh. Make his knees as terrible as mine. And there we go. And heal again. We got 2 flasks left, and he's still got about a third of his HP. But not for long. Keeps on dodging out of the way whenever I go in for my strikes. Oh, he knocked me back. Oh, he knocked me back again. And he is down. What do we get? Nothing. We get nothing. We get nothing, and we like it. We have no choice but to like it. But wait. What's this? Somber ancient dragon smithing stone, you say? Neat. Though at this point, I would have liked to have had a normal ancient dragon smithing stone. Because my little butcher knives, my little cleavers, only one of them is up to level 25. The other one is still at level 24. And it doesn't... It makes 1 point of damage's difference. Well, it makes 1 point of bleed difference. It's like 10 points of damage. But it's nothing. It's negligible. So it's fine. We can work with this. Then we come up here and there's some random ass Albinaurix. So it's time to test out the cleavers. And make them bleed. Did I mention that I set the cleavers to bleed? I set the cleavers to bleed. They are bloody cleavers. I don't know why they have shovel handles. Shortcut ahead, therefore jumping. Except, no, that sounds silly. We're not going to do that. We are going to run up to the Coliseum and see if there's anything we have missed, though. Anything? Anybody? See, nothing over here. I'm taking a look down. It's like, alright, there's that stuff. It's fine. Oh, I just realized something. So this is where we had been seeing Gold Mask and Corrin before. But they're not here. The last time we saw them was in the Mountaintops of Giants. But they're not here. That's weird. It's very strange. It's actually not strange at all. They were not here the last time we saw them. I don't know why I said that. I'm still waking up. But there is a giant flower down there. Big old golden flower with 2 baby flowers. Like, well, if there's a flower down there, flowers can be killed. There must be a way for me to get down there and kill it. But not here. Even though that guy says I can jump from here, I don't want to do that. That seems like suicide. So instead, we come over here. Abuse the terrain a little bit. The running start. Come on, run. There you go. And there we are. Now it's time to commit herbicide. Because if we don't, he's going to start shooting plant lasers at us. And that's not cool, man. I don't want to deal with plant lasers. Nobody wants to deal with plant lasers. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. Oh. There we are. Now dodge around it and get in a ton of free damage. You would think that plants would be especially vulnerable to slashing damage. Going for the crit. And finish it off. There we go. What do we get? The usual stuff. Poison Bloom and Miranda Powder. So let's go take a look over here. And oh. Oh no. Not our friend Gold Mask, with whom we had such lively and invigorating conversation. The way his finger moved was entrancing. We're losing the thread. It's fine. Let's not focus too much on that. But we got his mending rune, which unlocks yet another ending for the game. At this point, the only ending that we do not have access to is the Frenzied Flame ending, which we purposefully gave up our access to while we were fighting Placidusax. Or right before we fought Placidusax. It's fine. It's whatever. But we're going to go up and check out the Coliseum area, just to see if there's anything new up there, to see if there are any items that we may have missed, if there are any weapons, specifically, that look like iron balls with spikes on them that we missed. I know that's really specific, but I just had a craving of looking for specifically an iron glove, which is just putting your hand into an iron ball with a cuff, but that's covered in spikes. Just, you know, you get cravings sometimes. Sometimes you want ice cream or pickles or roast beef. And sometimes you want an iron ball covered in spikes that you can put your hand inside. It's not weird. That's totally normal. I don't know if I'll find one up there. I just am really craving a hardened metal ball, preferably made of iron or steel, that is covered in spikes, that has a cuff on it, that I can slip my hand into. I mean, who doesn't want that? You've never had that craving before? It's like 3 times a day for me, man. Alright, this is where we killed those Albinarics. They're still dead. Gonna go down here and take a look at things. Got a lever that don't work no more. Wonder why. It's probably because of that message on top. We can't use the lever because of the message. It's gotta be it. Nothing over there. Alright, now we're back to the scene of our crime. I mean, where those Albinarics were before. And that's where we got out of that courtyard after we fought that gargoyle. Yes, yes. Good. And then there we go. There's the Coliseum. We don't have a massive tree root in the way anymore. That's kind of nice. Wasn't really much of an inhibition, but it inhibited. One of those is the proper conjugation, but I'm not going to say which. Okay. Anyways, moving along. Nothing up here. This is where Goldmask was. Sorry. Wasn't the other place, it was this place. Either way, he probably fell from here. Or he was just like walking around and like got caught in the burning of the Erd Tree. And hey, the Starfist! Man, I was craving one of those. Oh, man. You know, sometimes life gives you the things that you need the most when you least expect it. And I'm definitely not remembering that that was the item that I picked up whenever I played last night. The coffee is not having any effect on my memory. Nothing is being jogged or shaken free. This is all normal stuff. Just like normal gameplay. Where I'm not doing a voiceover while watching my own recording on mute and kicking myself for forgetting to turn my microphone back on. Totally not. Not what's happening here. Anyways, that's everything we can get here. So we need to, see those stairs over there on the top left? We need, top left? Thank you, me. We're gonna head over that way and start, you know, progressing to the next boss. And the next boss, I don't know, we're already at what, 55 minutes? There's only about between 3 and 4 minutes left in this video. Like I'm looking at the timestamps right now. So we're probably not going to fight another boss. I mean, we haven't even found another grace to rest at yet. We've only got, what, 1 healing flask? Maybe 2 at this point? Yeah, look, we only have the 1. Fighting another boss would just be... it would be stupid. It would be suicide. Yeah, no, we're gonna call it a thing here. So thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Until then, make sure you're staying safe and healthy out there. Also, check out the description of this video for other small channels that make content kind of like this, or really like this, or not at all like this. They're cool people. You should go check them out. And, well, but that's Gideon. Gideon's a dick. He's a huge dick. You know what? Fuck it. Gideon! We need to have words. By we, I mean you don't get to have words.
What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas.
Oh no, he hurt me. A little.
Queen Maliketh has high hopes for us. And we continue to struggle.
Whack. Nope. Oh no. He drank. He drank his red tears. Oh no. It's gonna be a flower. Oh. Okay, he got me. He got me with the 1. It's my last healing. Sir Gideon Ofnir. Sir Gideon, fuck off, near.
A tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Get the scepter of the all-knowing helm, armor, gauntlets, and greaves. And Gideon is dead, and we have a new grace that we can rest at before we move on to bosses that actually mean something, instead of Gideon's dumbass. So this, friends, is truly where we end things. So once again, thank you for watching. There's another point in dexterity for us. Do what I said, hopefully. I hope you do what I asked. Do commands! That's coming out wrong. It's still early. Check out the description of this video for other small channels and creators. We call ourselves the Free Time Creators Collective. There we go. I made up the name and I forgot it. And it's fine. The Free Time Creators Collective. Go check us out. You know, we're just a bunch of people who have free time and record things in their free time, and they're definitely different styles of entertainment. Like, not just super sarcastic and sweary like me, but also more wholesome stuff. Go see them there, and I will catch you next time. So, do please try to have a good one.